is going to move, but it's going to be almost impossible for them to actually contest the pulse. So it's up to Black to get into the face of Notel and drag those supports back into the lane.
Until that game is over. Arax getting...
Wow, that's a lot of damage. That's actually enough damage to get the kill. XY on 23 HP. Fly misses uphill. He can't even get that one. They blood raged him up. They were looking for more damage. And XY is on the run with the Tango giving the regeneration. There is nowhere near enough damage from Fly to finish the job.
Can't get 4-man shield in it. Fights on the I guess it slows down your heart.
They're going again on Fly. The Blood Ride is down. Notel's trying to create a little bit of space. With the silence, Black is not a healthy man. The creep's coming up from the side is going to help him out. And Black, one more hit will bring him down.
Claims me.
Meanwhile, you do actually lose the Storm Spirit. He actually died in the middle lane. The wall is up, so XY's control for the moment. Notel enjoying the extra buffs thanks to the Thirst.
Yeah, they need it.
We have to like Visage to hold, like give Visage the levels. Like, I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel here, definitely. But
you just accept that you lost an early game. It might go a little bit worse for them, but I think
Blood Ride's down again with the extra silence over on the Ogre. Soul Assumption does a heavy amount of damage from Fly. So they get the pick up on the Ogre. And this is the same time as Ice rotating off the lane because he came in towards the mid. So lends the Frostbite. Storm Spirit still at level 6, so he cannot jump away.
Was messing up my snowflake.
And
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
no.
Radiant structures
pretty much
are
any one-on-one versus
fortified.
Timber is not fun.
Hannah's dead.
He's mine.
Jabs gets a perfect searing chain. He did commit quite heavily because, okay, now he'll just TP out. There's no stun that's going to get there in time, and G-Rex is too late for the glimpse.
And the value archer. Hold on, 80 seconds now, Toby.
S4 has to split again. Ice is on him, but this time with the split, they were. Wait. Who was TPing in that just cancelled?
I think it was Fly just died.
Okay, that could be a reason why. So Visage goes down to Black. And, well, Timbersaw get controlled up a little bit. G-Rex does have the glimpse available. Ice has 20 points up in the reactive armor. And they'll bring in the Bloodseeker. A quick pull back so his Timber Chain won't really work. He has triggered up the one charges with the cloak. S4 now taking damage. In fact, with the Spirit jump forward, it's going to be Jabs. They'll find one. They'll root up a second. And OG, well, this is a catastrophe. It shouldn't be the case when Timbersaw has such a great start. Like Ice is only a little bit more money away from having his foot available. Turns around to go for the Chakram now. He's going to get silenced up and then glutes back over. If he pulls the Chakram back in, Notel takes heavy amounts of damage. Another Timber Chain. This one's going to miss, but Ice with one charges will survive. 2 heroes gone, and Jab is going for the third. He'll find it as well. The double damage rune. Ember Spirit arrives. The T1 tower will fall.
Oh, man.
So he can split. And he also wants to get Arcane Boots if that's possible for him. He's got the money for him, but Black is burning up more. There you go, with the first clamp, Black being pulled back in again. So Black will die. But the Anti-Mage will also be uncontested, and Black knows it. He's put the Battle Fury into his quick find now. And they may even find another kill. Quick root over on Anna, and the burst damage is more than enough to kill off the Storm Spirit.
You have to be able to initiate on the support.
Maybe it was more of their answer. Like, would it be the question mark if OG can just jump and force a fight as 5? Having the Arcane Boots would have really helped it, like, disrupt the Storm. Okay, that's a nice little Storm up. This Timbersaw is forced to stay here. Doesn't have a lot of reactive armor charges. Anna will jump forward as well. G-Rax, Timber. This could be the kill. They can kill off Ice. They will. Heavy amount of experience from it, even though he's not worth as much gold.
The Rupture, a few things. Firstly, it deals with potential weakness we pick up later. Secondly, you can silence Timbersaw and the Anti-Mage.
That's only if you can get the money. Jabs is walking in and Notel's down in a pit, so there's no way to survive that. With both Veil of Discord and the Searing Chains, there's just too much damage. And now it's actually up to Nuts to run away from the Familiars. They're both going to drop down,
Radiant's
and
middle
OG
tower is under
sort of need to
attack.
protect these. Ice is coming in, and then with the Chakras, okay, yeah, they kill him off quickly. The resummon was there, so only one of them actually ended up being food, but the stuns of the Storm Spirit, XY doesn't have anything else to throw out just yet. He gets Vortex back, a beautiful Storm, keeping Jabs out of the fight and locking in Ice. So the Ogre as well as the Timber should die. In fact, they will do so, but Ice just lets it go, takes out the extra familiars. Ana still on the run away. Jabs is just so damn tanky, and he knows he can find more kills. A quick sleight of fist kills off the Disruptor. He wants another one, but he won't really get it. He's locked in. The clap slowed him down too much. He'll buy the Blink Dagger before death. Emoji. So in order to get to that Aghanim Scepter, they're going to need a good amount of kills, and Ice is going to be the primary target. Now he's no longer pushing the lane. And the Radiant Observer Ward, okay, they scat out Black. Yep, he takes so much damage so quickly. But you control the
Dire's
Ember.
top tower is under attack.
Okay, so the Storm Spirit is still the one we have to look for the Ember Spirit, but the animation is typically controlled by the Bloodseeker. They find their target in mid. Ana just standing behind the tower. Quick Yule Step Drop's going to keep Timbersaw out of the fight, so it forces Jabs to commit a little bit heavier with his Spirits. Ruptured up, starts his TP, but then the Glimpse pulls him back in. No-Tal. Another freebie given over to him through the Grace of the Disruptor, and Brewmaster Split holding Ice under the tier 2 tower. They turn their attention, OG, towards that Timbersaw, and Nuts, well, he needs to create a little bit more space with the Storm down. Timbersaw, and it just goes straight over the top of him, turns his attention then towards XY, making sure that Ogre can drop, but can they really do it? They want Black instead. No-Tal will find him onto a killing spree with the Ogre being dragged back in. It's OG getting kill after kill, and this time it's Faceless with no real response. They're coming up right behind him. The Observer Ward's going to see Black retreating out, so they know about him, then Ogre, as well as Nuts, all the glimpses there, so they understand the two supports, jump forward, it's going to be the Crystal Maiden that gets control. Anna still has the Orchid available and uses over on the Ogre Magi, so both supports are gone, and Faceless, the choice is there, they want to keep fighting, the Glimpse, you know Ice will be dragged back in just a second, so he triggers off his pipe, any kind of hold that he can do so, and in fact he'll just have to deny himself, there's no other choice. Fortunately, I'm not a chat. Oh, jump forward. The Orchid's over on Timbersaw. Has to use the BKB to break free of it. That's his 10-second BKB charge being used for this. He'll turn around, but he knows he's ruptured, so there's no other choice. Ice has to stand here. Support was coming in, but it was also delayed. No-Tal uses Yule to survive, then went into the invis, wants to keep running away. Nuts is right behind him, so they find the killers. Black will end the spree, but can they get more? No, well, maybe they can. XY's are the healthy man. Black's doing some work with the familiar drops, creating more space, and the chaos of the Brewmaster ultimate with the roots down. The Rod of Atos, Black just cannot keep moving forward, but he still has Jabs right next to him. They'll get rid of these familiars. They're getting rid of the Brewlings as well. Storm Spirit, the Storm Brewling is gone. S4's away. Black is hot on his tail. Can't get the Searing Chains off with a sleight of fist. And Black needs to slow him down in any way, shape, or form. A blink in front of him can't block the tree line in time. Again, Jabs going to miss that combination, allowing S4 to run a little bit further away, and Jabs very wisely TPs out. In the
they were like, oh yeah, Rupture's easy kill, right? Oh wait, he can just stand there.
Yep.
And he has reactive armor. We have no right click damage. What do we do?
Radiant
well, you try and defend it. Black with the Lincoln Spear protection. So Black is actually doubly protected by Jabs. Timbersaw's in a little water hurt. Ice will have to deny himself. He's got 2 charge plus. He had 2 charges before he went in, so nothing of that value was lost. But Ogre set up and towards the air by S4. Black is still thinking about turning around into this fight. But when you get the blood right down, the silence will be over on XY. Nuts will turn around to go back into it too. The Storm is down. Fly, well, he wants to stand his ground. XY will take a fall. Anime doesn't have enough damage to kill off Jirax. The one charges just in time, so the Mana Void doesn't do enough work. Jabs does his TP. The silence is there, as well as the interruption of the TP.
For the twins. Where's the party?
Ana jumping forward. As Ice reveals himself, gets hit by a lot of the familiars. The support is there. Storm Spirit getting stunned up. Spirits jump forward as well. But the silence hits perfectly, so Jabs can't finish the job. Anna gets a little bit more space to get back out again. But it's the Storm that actually holds Anti-Mage in position. Timberstorm will explode as well. Didn't end up denying himself. But Jabs, he's here to do the damage. He wants that Storm Spirit, and he's able to claim him. The question is, can he get out with his life? And with the jump, the Slide of Fist, he won't be able to. Gem of True Sight is lost, not to mention every single member of the Faceless lineup. He may not really care, because he's already getting the Vladimir's aura. We assume he's not going to go for the plus 30% lifesteal.
-7 second blood rate?
Yep.
I think that's the play.
Faceless, their time to fight. They only get the Searing Chains on a familiar, and Brewmaster still gets the perfect split off Jirak. He's dying so quickly. They find the kill, and Anna jumps inside the protection of the Storm, and that's where Ember Spirit will be going down. The brother kills a brother, and maybe Black can find a bigger one. Looking for the kill onto Anna. He already used that Abyssal Blade. The lockdown, the control, they pull him back in, and Black will fall as well. Ice can't survive. Nuts will fall. There they go. The entire team is down once again, and the only thing Faceless get is one kill, and that's on a Disruptor. But this looks to be the bottom lane of ranks now.
Throw up those double G's, man.
Not fully yet. You still have the Anti-Mage and Crystal Maiden with the buyback, so they have some kind of bite in their defense, but it ain't good.
There.
Rupture's already back off cooldown for Nortel.
Dire's middle tower.
Flies assaulting tier 4 towers, and there it is. The GG is called with just over 46 minutes. OG with possibly the worst laning phase that we're probably going to see here at DDAC. But
They got to clean it out.
yeah.